Yo, what's up guys? At the range today, testing out the PSA Dagger. I have the new Harbor Freight TLR1 clone, and I decided to throw this micro comp on here. I haven't shot this micro comp in a couple years, so I'm excited to see how it goes. Today we're shooting white box Winchester 115, so we'll see if it cycles through with the compensator. So it'll be something interesting to see. Last time I shot with this, it was super flat. I shot this on my other pistol, not this Dagger yet, so we'll see how it goes. So it should be super flat shooting, and I'm just excited to see if it cycles. This might be how I run this Dagger from now on, and I might end up running some competitions with it. So we'll see. Load up a couple rounds here. That's 10, and then we'll go see how it shoots. Okay, we're at the 5-yard mark. Nothing fancy, we're just gonna see if this cycles. So bright, I can't see the dot. There you are. Yeah, I would go reholster my other guns there. Yeah, that's tight. That was from the 6. I was a little bit further back, but I mean, I definitely felt a little bit of muzzle rise in that. That's me. That's not the comp. I'm gonna shoot this a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. All right, with the comp, I just want to work on getting this thing as flat as possible. So I'm at the 6 again. We'll see how flat I can really get this thing. All right, we're back from the range. Just got done putting not too many rounds, probably about 30 rounds through the PSA Dagger setup that I have. I have shot this pistol quite a bit. You guys have seen me shoot this pistol on the channel. I've had it for probably a year and a half, put hundreds of rounds, probably if not thousands of rounds through this gun so far. I will say, in my opinion, that throwing the comp on there and this new light that I'm testing out was a good idea. I really do like the way that this shoots. I like the way it feels. The compensator is a micro comp, so I'm not having to deal with switching out spring weights or anything like that. This is a stock spring. This light is the new Harbor Freight TLR1 clone. I'm just testing it out. I want to see how well this thing holds up. But so far, when I took this to the range today and I was shooting it, it shot great. It does shoot flat. I've noticed that I've become less of a flat shooter, but more of an accurate shooter. I used to shoot really flat, but I would be shooting so flat that I would always be, throwing my shots low because I was always anticipating. So I realized that, hey, as long as I anticipate after the shot breaks, I'm fine. So my muzzle rise has increased. I'm not as much of a flat shooter, but I'm a lot more accurate. So definitely not as flat as it was when I first did the review on the actual compensator. But again, it's a different pistol, different spring, so there's also that plays into it as well. But for the setup that it is right now, I do like it a lot. I am going to leave it the way it is now, and this is going to probably end up being my competition pistol that I'm probably going to run to a couple matches and try it out. I will say that when you run comps, you do have to play with spring weights. For the most part, the typical Glock spring is too heavy. But with it being a micro comp, it's not a whole lot of play that you have. So the spring that's standard that comes with your Dagger is just fine. You don't have to swap out your spring. But with that said, I was shooting 115, right? And so when I was shooting 115, yes, it cycled. It did not feel sluggish, but the recoil impulse of 115 is definitely more noticeable when you are running a comp. So there's a couple inconsistencies of when I'm shooting it, and I feel like, hey, each round feels just a little bit different. The recoil impulse definitely does feel, more noticeable than if I were to be shooting this uncomped or with 124 grain. And that's just me speaking from the compensator's point of view, not the actual Dagger point of view. So like I said, runs, it's cycles, that's what matters. I'm going to take some more time, go to the range with this and see how the rest of it plays out. But so far, so good. I really do like this setup. And I'm excited to see how this thing performs at the next match. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, we're one nation, hold the line. See you next time.